think it was maybe when I was alt-tabbing or something. It was maybe going weird. You'll just go to your bed. Also good. That's a very good option. Right, yeah, down this way and to the left, that's right. You usually sit up quite late and play video games though, Laura, right? I imagine you will do the same. How are you enjoying Bumble, by the way? Just eating loads of toffee, that's got to be great for him. Right, we'll get out of here and then we'll get the horse. Aye, probably that. It's so good. That's good. I'm glad you like it because obviously... Hello? It has like the puzzle part which you're not used to. Hello? Why are you so smelly? Do I need to clean this or something? Then when it was launched, yeah, it's there's so many people streaming it now, it's mad. Why is Roach stinky? Seen some new bosses, we are trying to figure some out. Like, do I need to clean this, bud? It does look minging. This is new though, this was not a thing before. And I don't have an option to like clean them or something.
Come on.
Bathing tears away at the skin.
It's weird.
Thus brings death closer.
Just jump in the water with them. Nah, didn't work. Clean yourself.
Hey there.
There must be some way, unless it's new with the DLC, because I've never known that to happen.
There was a wolf.
What is this, Red Dead? I can clean your horse? What? Craziness.
To be born in Toussaint is to be born.
To be born in Toussaint is to be born in... I missed what he said at the end.
Ow! What are you doing?
I'm riding my horse. What are you doing, bitch?
Who do my eyes espy, not boors? Where have your journey?
What be you doing? Stand in my way. The saddle? This is like a great saddle. This is the one that the devil gave me. Can't imagine the devil being stinky. Yeah. Wait, is that why? Is it cursed or something? An evil aura? Oh, so it's not smelly? Alright, that's fine. Oh. Oh. What? This looks kind of shitty, this house, but... As long as it's not smell.
Sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman.
Barnabas Basil.
Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate.
Olgierd deserved to be
Monsieur
fucked
Bolius,
over.
on the other hand,
The guy was an
was
ass.
an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all.
People in this
He
DLC
made
love to
even
talk.
more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
I'm back to the squeaky chair now. It was worse. The other night I was streaming and you honestly had your headphones and you moved for about 3 minutes solid trying to get comfy on it and it just was pure the whole time and I was like...
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Yeah, but I got on the right side of the devil. Olgierd was stupid enough to get on the wrong side. So who's smarter? Me.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty
Oh, look a
vast.
view.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
I just realised we have the same glasses on.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a
Wink.
chambermaid at one of the
Hello?
vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
It's so pretty.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
This is
of her.
mental.
Not the most sightly part of the estate.
Why is it just
I
giving me all
admit.
this?
But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate.
My sword? Yeah,
uprooted
I'll show you in a
and
moment.
Olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Another peacock?
Down
Fowl.
below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct
Peasant, keep it
blackberry,
down, I can't
wild
hear.
cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
There's like guys trying to tell me about the view and this peasant's just walking about shouting in front of me. Fucking idiots, man.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
This guy's like a voice you'd listen to go to sleep. How big is this place?
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Looks great.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. This is the second one, Blood and Wine. Gonna eat my cheese. Got like no health, I need food.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Is that food? Can't take it. I need to have a look at the Witcher armor that you can get here. I wonder what level you need to be for it.
Every day the same wine, wine.
Every day the same wine, wine.
Snips. My back aches something horrid.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be playing that in 2020 for sure.
This served as an additional
First quarter,
red cellar
probably.
in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yes, I will definitely be. I'm really looking forward to it.
Cellars, voila.
I might get it on PS4
During
though.
Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, this is where we fought the thing, of course. I didn't recognise it without those dead bodies. It's good though. Yeah, I've heard.
As
I'm looking
you can
forward
see,
to it.
the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
It should be fine with either or. It's an RPG, right? Usually you can play them controller or keyboard, it doesn't really matter.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs,
Good to know.
you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification,
No.
consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Oh, my cable's out. Jeez. Okay. Oh. Sorry, the collie walked through the microphone cable and tangled in it. I just tied it up there. Yeah, let's do some renovating. I want to know how this
Mentioned the
works.
place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
the
Been
house.
thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Oh wow, how much have I got? I think I've got like 11,000. No, it's just it's just blackcurrant. I need the water. How you doing, Story? I'm going to do it because I think I've got plenty of money.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
What you got?
Is there anything else?
My head's itchy,
you
like
require,
right
sir?
in my bun. Like right under it. How annoying is that? Try to get my finger in. Do you know I never used to like wearing buns? I was always worried someone would stick their finger in my bun hole. Like just randomly when walking past me.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Pizza, nice.
Yes, we certainly
Potatoes,
should.
peas, and meat.
The
So all
way
you need?
I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Sparkling lemon lime water. I don't like sparkling water, flavoured or otherwise. Let's do an armour repair table.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Of course Ren's is back. 1,000? Easy. Do it.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Dynasty warriors? I have not.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick.
Of
Could
course.
use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course.
I say these things
No one
expecting
would
them out of
consider that
context.
an
It's fine.
unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing
don't get enough
anything else,
grinding.
sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Okay. So if I just meditate for a bit, stuff will be here. Oh, I can put stuff on my rack. Oh, look at it. This is so cool. This is one thing I feel like Witcher is missing. I love anything to do with like houses or building. So happy right now. It's impressive shipping time. Mike, stop it. Leave your balls alone. Okay.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Oh. Look at them all. Hard at work. Wait 3 days for general refurbishment. Wait 1 day for the grindstone. Okay, well, we need to wait another 2 days. The hours-long camp building Fallout 4 streams. Oh man, happy days. Happy days. Every Sunday, 4 hours. Just building camps in Fallout 4. Can I whack it? So that was some good times. Oh yeah, yeah. The sword. Do 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 do. Oh wait. Where is it? Back. Wait. How did I show it? Hold on. I'm confused. Is there no way to like show it properly? Or you just want the stats of it? It needs to say fixed actually. I need to sell all this stuff. I've still got this fragrant cake. Yeah, look at it. I got given it off of somebody. Someone gave me it.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know
You
their
smell
mind.
that? Those are the vapors of Tucson.
Need to fix up the stable for Roach. He might be a fucking dick, but he needs somewhere out of the rain, you know. Oh, look at it! Will you stop? Out of here! Doge. Oh yeah! Oh wait, what? Rest here to gain bonuses. 60 minutes, 5% bonus during combat, and increased vitality? What? Awesome. Oh, he's got a wee spring in his step. He's living his best life, munching on a baguette. That's out of the way. Is there food in here for me to loot? Nothing! Oh, so much bread and stuff and I can't eat any of it or use it? That's just rude. Let's see some death! Oh, don't worry, we'll get there. We're just checking out our new abode, man. There's like so much food and water and not a thing to drink.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superb.
Barnabas Basil. I hate that he calls him
General
that.
refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Okay.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
BB. Look at this thing's fucking weird. Okay. Let's see what they found in the cellar.
If they would just take to work as they take to dance and drink, scrub often, you'll soon need a coffee.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Indeed.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Nice. What a find. Oh, that replenishes my stuff. To whoever finds this later, my name is Julius Bangav, and if you're reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Ben Ard, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you must now surely stand is the fruit of those labours of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvellous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after the last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you the few brief words, the fundamentals of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi who has but an accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away. You are surely asking yourself why I hid this discovery, why I did not share this formula. Well, let us say I have never been regarded as eccentric, aloof. I have always believed it is pure chance that not men themselves have determined destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide it and trust the chance will. My theory is correct, bringing a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use it wisely. Interesting. Huh. Oh, I can dismantle them? Might be needed for making a decoction. Are you sure you want to dismantle it? Sure. I actually haven't been able to make any crafting stuff in ages. I've still got 4,000.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to work.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of
A
it,
laboratory.
but I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Let's see what else we can do.
I really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Grounds?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now
That wasn't
that
even
the
an
general
idea.
refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate
It was
the
a
stables,
statement.
or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
The stables.
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies
what?
to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Wait. Roach is female? I thought Roach was a dude. No wonder. No wonder Roach is such an arsehole. Makes more sense.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I don't pay
I shall get
attention to
work
what
at
you're saying.
once. Finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Still lasting my money.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil.
Thank God I had
Herbs
11
there
grand
will
just
save
sitting in my
me hours
pocket.
of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
No, I've literally got no more money.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Okay. Two days. I don't know why I keep going all the way around instead of just going back one. You have to do it? Okay. Equine phantoms. I'll sleep in the bed later.
Kitty, kitty, round.
What I also need to do is remove this marker because it's annoying. Is it done? Oh, it's still. Come on, guys, shake a leg. You have one now? I know I slept in it before. I'm just trying to pass time now. There we go. They look fair. Wait, oh no!
May a river of mystery run through Coronata.
Oh, I got blow ball here. Nice. Spring grape. Nice. Don't think I can use that to make anything. White gull. Buckthorn, that's in the war. Rebus. I'm only one of these away from that. One of these away, a crow's eye. Most of these are because I don't have the base ones. Okay. Oh, I'm just missing that. I'm actually not far away from most of these. Okay, let's have a look. Visit Gale, right, okay. Where's this? Oh, it's literally just there. Where's the other one? Past it, okay. Time for a new contract, I know. This one. Right, let's go. We got no money left. I'll get up onto the road before I get Roach, because he's just useless otherwise.
Head to the pheasantry. There looks a
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head with horns.
Really? You're coming in from over there?
I've scissored my fingers near to shreds.
There we go.
If they would just take
That's
the
better now the
rest-
mouse is gone. That was so weird earlier. Oh, this way. That was like the sat-nav there. It took a wee second to redirect.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. A monster?
Your
Some
wound
hair you've got there.
feeling better?
Nice ringlets, man.
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
I thought he was going to say he was in love with somebody else. I want the number of his hairdresser.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her. For her.
For her.
Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Oh, guess isn't going to go
Trickery?
well.
That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly
What's this
offered
view?
to escort her home.
Hello?
She consented.
Hello?
At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a
What
most
is happening?
hideous shriek.
I can't
stopped
see
stone
anything.
cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
He could have just started with that part. Like, the whole just brushing him off means fuck all. Know what I'm saying?
tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck.
for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Start with maybe shaving your head.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary.
I've got a house to upkeep here.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Oh, okay.
Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fee somewhat?
Useless, you are. Useless.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Nice bird.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
I think I'll be fine.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train.
Oh, that seems like
even a
work.
witcher.
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Fine.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Hit the red targets!
With what?
Once more?
Really? Fine.
Gladly give it another try.
You've actually got so much time to do this. Even with my shit aim.
Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Fine. Oh, I
Nice to
pressed the wrong
swing,
button.
Do some
Oops.
footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight.
Come on.
Clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In
Is
the
this
end,
guy,
it is
man?
good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
What does she have? Fucking chocolate covered tits.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
By my troth, It is the Witcher who saved us from woe.
I can fight.
What the fuck?
Next to go to the place.
Damn it.
That was hard.
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Consider my sword sets them on fire.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I
Yeah,
would
I
train on
know.
the-
You keep wanting me to train on the fucking horse.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
Come on. Hurry up.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
So it's just a time trial.
Gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins.
The fuck, man?
We have ceased to succor our ancient.
Check that view. Look at that. Holy shit. That's incredible.
Yay!
Oh, little tiny me, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow.
Uh-oh.
The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During
Yeah,
the
this
race
is going to
proper,
be my
judges
worst.
throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Let's go!
Yep. Thought so. I can't hit anything when I'm on my horse, fuck. Missed. Do I really need the extra time though? My horse is like super quick.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Let's try that again. How do I hit things with my sword when I'm riding?
Practice makes perfect, even for Witchers. Come on, Roach.
Tell you this horse stamina's going to come in handy this race. Missed. Ah! Screw it, we're just
Slow
doing it.
now. Whoa.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real
Yeah, the race is going to be my yeah.
You must go to the inscription tent.
Yeah.
Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Let's go. Oh, where am I going? Oh, food smells good. Husband's cooking up a storm.
Agreed. And last, tramp on us.
She reminds me of the chick fae Paradigm. And the one with the apple on her head talking about the artist. But over enthusiastic. Oh. Just names.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
The freaking thing with the bear? Like, no. Get out of Rivia.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
I wonder if I can sell it for
Have
some
you been
money.
instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I swear on her illustrious highness Garter.
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Good luck. Much luck. I look so weird, what the fuck am I wearing?
Right, Endricker clans! Ducks nipples! Long live Duchessa Anna.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfarn of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Nice.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play me in the part of Quint. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
I'll take the sun.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
That was the same outcome either way, because there's no way I'm winning a game of Gwent.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Let's do this.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels.
He's just looking at them, just like.
May the
No.
better man win.
What have I to hit? The red?
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leave.
Boom!
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Is it better than the one I've got?
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
To
Lies.
lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
Your bow's freaking out,
Accept
man.
my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
My medallion is vibrating strongly.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Give me a minute. Need to catch my breath.
Need to catch my breath shooting that crossbow. Tired me out, man. Tired me out. But actually, we're going to finish up for the night. Let's save this. No time to lose.